In the poem The Voice of the Rain, the poet Walt Whitman expresses his thoughts on rainfall. He says that the rain originates from the earth. The land and the water bodies on the earth are the source of the rain. The rain waters go up into the sky and then nurture the earth by showering down on it again. In other words, the rain waters give life to that which creates it. This is a powerful poem which alludes to the scientific process of evaporation and condensation. Welcome back friends, this is Mehjabin. In today's video, I am going to explain the poem The Voice of the Rain, composed by the great American poet Walt Whitman. "And who art thou?" said I to the soft falling shower, which, strange to tell, gave me an answer as here translated. So this is how the poem starts. And who art thou? Who are you? This is the question that the narrator is raising to the rainfall, the rain which is falling softly, which, strange to tell, gave me an answer as here translated. Now, the poet also says, the narrator says that strangely enough, the rainfall actually responded to his question of who art thou. The rain gave him an answer. Now, what the answer of the rain was is being explained in this poem. The narrator of the poem asked a question to the rain. The rain was falling softly at that time. The narrator asked the rain who it was. In other words, the narrator wanted to know the true identity of the rain. And then he was startled to find that the rain was actually giving him a reply. The narrator found this strange. He hadn't expected the rainfall to respond to his question. "I am the poem of earth," said the voice of the rain. "Eternal I rise, impalpable, out of the land and the bottomless sea. Upward to heaven whence, vaguely formed, altogether changed, and yet the same." The rain responds to the narrator's question. The rain says that I am the music of the earth. Said the voice of the rain, eternal, that means I am everlasting. I rise impalpable, that means when I rise from the land and from the sea, I am not noticed by human beings. I am airy, I am indistinct, but I rise continuously. I never stop. Upward to heaven, and when I rise, I move towards the sky. I go upward. Whence, and when I reach the sky, vaguely formed, I form a distinct, I form a shape which is vague, which is not very clear. In other words, the rain is saying that it assumes the shape of a cloud, altogether changed, and because the rain has transformed into a cloud, it has changed, and yet the same. And yet the cloud, the rain is the same, because from the land and water, when it emerged from the land and the sea, when it emerged, it was airy, but now it has changed into a cloud. The rain tells the narrator that it is the music of the earth and that it rises out of the land at all times. It is a continuous process and it is going to be everlasting. However, its rise is indistinct. The waters of the rain originate from the land and the bottomless sea. After rising, the rain goes upward towards the heaven. When the water reaches the sky, its shape undergoes change. In other words, the rain becomes cloud. However, it still remains as water. I descend to lave the droughts, atomies, dust layers of the globe, and all that in them without me were seeds only, latent, unborn. The rain continues to speak further. It gives some more explanation about itself, about its own identity. The rain says that I come down, I descend means I come down from the sky. To live, that means to wash. The droughts, that means the land which has not received any kind of rainfall for a long period of time. I wash, I soak that kind of land. And I also wash the atomies, that means the minutest dust particles, the minutest particles, and also the dust layers of the globe. I clean the earth, I clean the face of the earth, I remove all the dust from the earth. And all that in them without me were seeds only, and everything that is seen on the earth without me, that means without water, without rainfall, everything that grows on the earth will always remain as seeds. It wouldn't develop into plants or fruits and flowers. They would always remain latent, dormant, unborn, means hidden. The rain continues to explain that it comes down to bath the lands that have been affected by drought due to lack of water. The rain washes all the tiny particles on earth. It cleanses the layers of dust off the face of the earth. Descend means to come down. Lave means to wash. Drought means a long period of low rain. Atomies means small particles, very small particles. Latent means unborn. Hidden and unborn also means sleeping or unexposed. And forever by day and night I give back life to my own origin and make pure and beautify it. The rain says that forever, all the time, by day and night, at all hours of the day and night, I give back to life, I give back life to my own origin. I give support to my own origin, to my own source, and make pure and beautify it. That means I purify the earth because the earth is the source of my own origin. I make it pure, I make it clean, and I beautify it. I also make it beautiful. That is my role as rain. The rain tells the narrator that all through the days and nights, all the time, continuously, and without taking any break, it gives back life to its own roots. It cleanses its source. It makes its origin, that is the earth, beautiful. These are the concluding lines of the poem. For song issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment, wandering, wrecked or unwrecked, duly with love returns. The last two lines of the poem are given in brackets. Most probably these are the personal reflections of the narrator or the poet. The narrator says that for song, any kind of music, for any song which issues from its birthplace, from the country, a song that is born in a particular country, after fulfillment, after its growth, after it has spread to every nook and corner of the earth, wandering, wrecked or unwrecked, duly with love returns. Even if it is paid heed to or people do not pay heed to it, it comes back to that country from which it had originated, the song. The last two lines of the poem are personal reflections of the narrator. He says that any song ultimately reaches the place of its origin after having traveled across different places. People may pay heed to the song or ignore it altogether, but music has its way to reach its birthplace, to spread love and friendship. Well, with this I come to the end of this poem. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.